All right, guys, so today we got something really cool for you. We want you to join along, and we're going to test this weapon out. We're going to go through it. We're going to look over it and give you our opinions on it and what we think about it and how we rate it and all that good stuff, you know. So join us right now for a pretty good video on the Rock Island Armory VR80, and we'll let you know what we think about it. See y'all here in just a second.
I pressed it.
Okay. All right, guys, here we go. This is the Rock Island Armory VR80. And it is a beautiful piece of artillery. Well, it's not really artillery, but you know what I'm saying.
Dad, you know
So, I'm going to go over a couple things here. We have two.
Dad, I can see mine now.
Okay, buddy. Shh. We have two 5-round magazines right here. So there's those.
I didn't know you could have magazines.
Hush. Then we have our little case here with our chokes. It has 3 chokes that come with it. So this is your full choke right here. Okay. That's full choke. Here's your cylinder choke. And then whatever choke is in the gun already. You have your O-rings here. And a screw and a Allen head key or Allen wrench there for doing some of the work on this stuff. And they said that was all new stuff that started coming with the VR80. So there's that. We have some of our can't think of the name of it right now.
Heavy duty, light duty.
It's the they're right here, inside of here is where these go. You can see one of them right there, inside the shotgun right there. The buffer is for the barrel. Anyways, I can't think of the name of it right now. But they're there, all right? I'll put it here, what these are. Little tool. Got hearing plug, or excuse me, not hearing plugs, ear plugs right here. Nice set. Then you got a wrench right here for taking it apart, so you can work on it if you so choose to. Going to the main weapon here. VR80. Really nice weapon. Got flip up rear and front sights. And they are adjustable, windage and height. All right, so elevation and windage. You go up and down on the front, side to side on the rear. All right, so some people's gonna say, I don't like that charging handle on that side. No problem. Pull the charging handle straight out, flip it over, and put it in right there. Now, you can charge from either side. Or decide you don't like that, flip it over, put it back, put it back on that side, and charge it again.
That's so loud. That's a little
Decide you don't like it there, pull it back out, flip it over, And put it back on that side. Charge it back, whichever way you want it. Got your magazine discharge, or your magazine button there to release your magazine. Have your fire and your no fire, which on this one is called pew and no pew. We've got to the point now in our society where you have to tell them no pew or pew. No more safe or fire. It's just pew or no pew. I never thought we would see that, but this gun is literally proof of the idiocracy that's going on in our country today. No more safe, no more fire, just pew and no pew. What lazy kind of crap is this? Pew and no pew. Are we Pepe Le Pew or no Pepe Le Pew? I mean, what the fleek is going on here? I mean, pew and no, I read that and I thought, are you serious right now? So I went to the other side thinking maybe on this side it would say fire and safe. No, it again says pew and no pew. It is ambidextrous, so you can do it either side, and this is also ambidextrous, or made to be ambidextrous. You know, you can go to either side, all right? So not at one time, but you can flip it to go to whatever side you like. Have a nice system here set up. You can break this gun down, push these bolts here just like an AR-15. Push that bolt down, push that bolt down. You do have to take a Allen head and undo this screw right here, which allows this to slide forward on that. And once that slides forward, the gun will then break in half. I'm not going to do that right now, but you can if you so choose. Well, actually, go get my tools and I'll do it real fast. But yeah, so it's pretty basic setup. Pretty nice looking gun. I do like the way that the bolt feels. It feels heavy duty. I love the way that this right here recoil comes back, and you see that it's going to absorb quite a bit of that recoil. You can take this and unscrew this right here off. I really wish they had the black one left because it had a thank you, sir, a barrel, twisted barrel, but they didn't have one of those left. Anyhow, got that, and then you can take and get this choke out if you want. I'm not going to pull it out right now. I was just trying to see. I may have to get my tool out real quick and see what that one is exactly. And if this tool will take it out, I don't know. Yeah, this tool takes it out. And put that tool right there in the little grooves there. Like so. Woo!
So this gun is the Swiss Army knife of all guns, pretty much.
That shouldn't have happened. Why did that happen? Oh, never mind. I know why I did that. Alright, so you got this right here. And just take that and come on now, you. There we go. Somebody had that way too tight in there. The one in the store I took out by hand. Somebody tightened this one down way too tight. And this one right here is a modified. So that's your modified choke. And then the other one is full and cylinder choke.
This thing's well made. It has almost everything in it.
So.
Or comes with it.
And them chokes don't need to be in there that tight. So just snug it just a little bit. You don't need to put them down in there super tight like you're freaking tightening lug nuts on. Okay, so this right here is good. You see this right here, if you need to take that off, you can. Put that back on there though, like that. All this here looks good. Okay. And then, like I said, if you want to, if you don't want to take what I took off there, which is this piece right here, which which holds on your shroud like that. You don't want to take that shroud off. Then all you got to do is unloosen this bolt right here. Oh, mercy, where's it at here? KJ, quit. Take this right here.
So, can we stop yet?
Put these down real quick.
Did you want us to stop?
You just take that off, that bolt right there out, like so. Remove it like that. And you can pop that pin and that pin right here and here, just like an AR-15. Pop, pop. Get into your internals right there, start working on it, etc., etc. The only thing that I did not like about this so far is the bolt, because you can't, from what I've seen, you can't get the bolt out that I've seen. Yeah, the bolt is, well, here, we'll just show you. Since it is a full gun review, we'll just go on ahead and pop these out real quick. That back one is always a super tight one. I don't know why. Front one does fine. This back one back here is tight. Alright, so there it is. 2 halves. I don't see any way to get that bolt out. It's in there. See, it does not come. It will not come all the way out of here. So, you can see that? It's in there. No way to get it out. Now, hang on a minute, maybe. I didn't think about that till just now. Let me see. What if you do that? Nope. Nope, it's in there. It ain't coming out. So, yeah. I don't know how they got that in there like that. And I don't know how you get it out. So, may have to do some more reading on that and figure it out. But anyhow, gun can break apart very, very simple, so you can work on at least that much of it. Got a good buffer spring in there, so that should do very well. This seems all very well made, looks good. So we'll put it back together here. Tolerance are very, 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 very tight. I do know that. It's a very tightly made weapon. So I do know that much. But it's maybe a little too tight, because I would like to be able to work on my stuff, you know, and then put it back together super fast. And it shouldn't be that tough to put them back down in there. It should be like, you know, just like an AR-15. So I may have to take and sand these a little bit with just some regular sandpaper by hand. Just sand them very lightly until they slide smooth like an AR-15 does, so you can get it apart nice and easy. Maybe they made it like that though because it's a shotgun and stuff, so you guys don't do that, okay? A little disclaimer for you: don't do what I do. I am a machinist, and so I know how to do some things with metal. So if you don't know how to do stuff with metal, I don't recommend you try. Alright, let me see here. Let's slide her back on there. Here we go. I was wondering what I was doing wrong, couldn't figure it out. Alright, so there we go. Alright, there's that. So this is all done, put back together. There's what it looks like. The little things that I've been able to find on this gun so far. So let's take it out and let's shoot it and see how it acts. Malachi wants to tell you about his gun as well, so I'll let him tell you real quick about his little rifle. Come here, Malachi. Tell him about your little rifle. Just come tell him about it. You don't have to show him. I'll hold it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I never noticed that was every time the neighbor's flying.
Yeah.
That I missed it.
Yeah.
Because I like it a lot. And
Yeah.
I didn't know that it shoots.
Yeah.
And
Shoots really good.
Yep. And you cock it.
You cock it like this.
And then you shoot it.
What happened to your getting a little loose here, ain't you? The recoil was so much, wasn't it? It just makes it loose every time you shoot it, the recoil. Look at that recoil. Good night. Look, you could get an elephant with that, couldn't you?
Yep.
Could you kill an elephant with that? Oh, no.
And that comes off.
Oh, no. It came off.
That comes off. I told you.
Goodness gracious.
You put it on the front.
We need it on there. We don't want it off. We need it on there. All right. All right, so can you put them up for me? All right, guys, so let's take it outside and go shoot it and see what she does. All right, guys, so there is a box. We're going to shoot that box, see what becomes of it with the VR80 shotgun, tactical shotgun. Boom, boom. We got her going on like Donkey Kong. We're loaded up with some Super X 7-shot low brass. That's all we're going to use, just some low brass there. And we're going to see what this thing will do. Actually, we're going to have to move that just a second. All right. We got her moved there a little bit. So let's see what we can do here.
Come on, you're ready.
We're locked and loaded. We're on no pew. We're switching over to pew. And we're going to go full on that thing. Ready? Ready, JD?
3, 2, 1. That wasn't that bad.
Didn't eject that second shell out. Ejected that, but it didn't get the next one up.
What?
I was trying to double feed here. Don't like it.
No.
Don't like it at all. Already got some issues with this thing, trying to double feed and stuff here. So let me go on ahead and load this back up real quick and show you guys the issues we were having here.
Hey, do you want the video cut out real quick?
Huh?
Want the video out real quick?
Let me see if we can zoom y'all back in here a little bit. I'll stand right here where we can show what's going on with this. And shut, Jaden. See, it's not ejecting the shells out all the way. I don't like it at all. If it'll cycle through some here. Going on pew. And we got jammed up again. Okay, Rock Island, what's the problem here? I ain't never had a problem with y'all's weapons, but this one ain't working. That one didn't go in either. So, Rock Island, do we have to use a heavier duty? Maybe because it's low brass. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's low brass and that's why it's not firing. I can't use high brass for Jaden, so I'll let Jaden shoot it, but I'm not going to let it. We're going to let him use low brass for it. And then we'll try to make another video using high brass maybe next week or something. But that's, what if all you have is low brass? I understand that buffer spring in there is pretty stout, so high brass, it makes sense that high brass would have enough pump to throw that charger back, bolt back, and be able to bring it back forward. And low brass maybe just don't have enough oomph every time to do it. But you would think that it would, I mean, shooting that thing there is like shooting a 410 or less with low brass in it, so that's pretty good. But nevertheless, Rock Island, as an ex-military guy, I can tell you right now, situational preferences and the things that might happen and occur on the battlefield, you might not always be having high brass that's there and available. And so if low brass is all you have and you're getting jammed up, then you got a problem. And I'm sure that you guys could have made that weapon to fire both low and high brass in an effective manner in that weapon. I'm almost for sure of it. Now, again, I don't know that that's the problem with this weapon. We're just speculating at this point because of how firm that buffer spring is in there. Guys, if you're listening at Rock Island, please, 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 I'd like to see a VR80 in a 10 gauge shotgun. Yes, a 10 gauge shotgun, that'd be pretty cool. To have a VR80 in a 10 gauge and a 28 gauge. So, if you're listening over there at Rock Island and you want to make something pretty dag-blame cool, if you could make a VR80 in a 10 gauge and a 28 gauge, I think you'd have a pretty good seller. At least from my standpoint, you would, and I'm sure multiple other people would feel the same way. So without further ado, we're gonna let my boy shoot this gun, and he's 11, and we're gonna let him put it on there and shoot this can and shoot however many shells he can get through it. Got the other magazine here loaded up and ready to rock and roll. So yeah, ready to go, man. All right, so go set up your can down there, and I'll get everything up here set up. Take this. Bury your face down here on this buttstock.
Yep.
Right? And then you're right here ready to go.
Yep.
All right. And you got your hand right here.
Yep.
All right, so you're tight, okay?
Yep. Okay. Switch into you.
Keep your finger off of it.
Nice.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Good job, bro.
Good grief, that thing.
Good job, bro. Yeah.
I think I just hit the top of the can.
That's all right.
I accidentally aimed up last
You want to shoot again?
Maybe, maybe not.
You want to knock it off there?
I don't know. Hold on. Let me take a look at it. Let me check if I even hit it. Maybe it just blew over.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you hit it. I told you hit it.
Not as much as I thought I would have. Got a bunch of grouping right there. You see exit holes right there. I think I hit the cardboard again.
What are we gonna do?
I think that was good for me.
You good to go?
Yeah.
Ah.
I think my arms are just a little bit too short. Maybe
Right.
when I'm older I can shoot it better.
Okay. I'm gonna take them out. See, it didn't even
It
load.
don't eject. Why don't it eject?
Set that over there. Try to double feed that time.
Well, what's your opinion on the gun?
I like the gun, but I think the recommendations that I gave to fix the gun, to shoot low brass, is highly recommended. Now, we're going to take these fine ladies and gentlemen down here and we're going to show them what we've got going on while we pick our mess up real quick.
From my standpoint, just because I'm younger don't mean I don't know everything about guns. I know quite a bit about guns. From my standpoint, I think it cut pretty decent.
So, you guys can see here, it's got some good patterning with the cylinder one in there. So, you guys can see here, or excuse me, modified, I think was in there. Yeah, modified. Yeah, it makes quite a mess out of a box with that modified choke in there. So does really good.
Paper shredder.
Yeah, it'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So we're gonna pick up all of our mess and take it home and stuff. But yeah, it's doing pretty well. I like it so far. We'll try again, another video again in a week or so with yeah.
I'm taking this home now.
We'll try another video in a week or so with high brass in it, and maybe might not be a full length video, maybe just a short, and let you guys know what's what with it. But anyhow, we will give you an update on this and let you know what we find with high brass in it. So guys, as always, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time right here in the Hollers and Hills of West Virginia. See y'all.
Don't forget to smash that like button, that notification bell.
Good job. Here you go. Thank you. Don't forget to share. Yep. There you go. Good job. And subscribe.